Welcome to the MamasteFit YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing what I am preparing to put in my bathroom for baby number 4. Hey, my name is Sheena. I'm a perinatal fitness trainer and birth doula and currently pregnant with baby number 4 due at the end of August. And so I am starting to prepare all of the things that I need to place in my bathroom after the baby is here. I find that having different baskets kind of set up around my house of items that I'm going to need makes it much easier to navigate the postpartum phase, which I find to be harder than pregnancy and labor even. And so doing these little prep things help me navigate it just a little bit easier. So this is my postpartum basket kit that I'm setting up for baby number 4. I'm still missing a few items, but most of the stuff that I wanted to prep is pretty much here because there's not a whole ton that I need. But these are all things that make it much easier for me in the postpartum. So whenever I use the restroom, during the first few weeks postpartum, there's going to be a little bit of bleeding, maybe a little bit more towards the beginning part. And so using a peri bottle to rinse instead of toilet paper is going to be super helpful. I also find bidets are a little bit too powerful to try to spray water up in that area. And so peri bottles are your go-to. And so you can fill this with warm water, and then when you finish using the restroom or even during, especially if you've torn, you can use this to kind of spray as you pee, which can help reduce any sort of stinging if you have any tears. But after you're all done, you'll rinse with this, and then you'll pat dry. I really like the bodily one because it's really big, and it has this kind of angled handle here, and so it just kind of sprays up as opposed to the ones that are just spray bottles. So I really like these angled peri bottles. After I'm done with the peri bottle, I'm then just going to pat dry, and then I'm going to spray on a perinatal spray for some sort of soothing. If I tear, this is really nice to help soothe stitches, but if I don't, this is still really nice to kind of soothe that area. There's a lot that just happened, and so I really like to do some sort of perineal spray down there. This one is from Earth Mama, but there's so many different brands out there that are just as equally wonderful. After I'm done spraying, I'm then going to put on some diapers. So my husband was really confused why I had these diapers set up. He thought they were for the kids, but these are actually for me. I prefer the disposable underwear or diaper variation as opposed to the big pads because I find that these stay better and they're just a lot more comfortable. These ones are from Rail, which is my preference and what I used my last postpartum. So I have a bunch set up for me for this postpartum as well. After I put on my diapers so I can match my baby, I then have my Babe bloomers that I'm going to throw on. So I'll put the bloomers on top of the diapers to help provide a little bit of gentle compression and support, but they're not so tight that they're going to cause any sort of pelvic floor issues, but just give me that little bit of support to help me navigate that early postpartum phase. Another thing that I have in my basket are going to be my breastfeeding bras. And so this is the Babe bralette, which is a pull-down breastfeeding bra. It's really nice because the fabric is super soft. And then this is the Bodily Everything bra, which is also a breastfeeding bra, especially for the early postpartum. What's nice about these two is they're not compressive at all. And so I'm not going to have to worry about any sort of clogged ducts from compression in my armpit area or even underneath my boobs. And so these are my personal favorites for the early postpartum because pretty much I will be a cow and just nursing all the time. But it's really nice to have a bra that one feels really nice on my skin and then also is very easy to nurse baby. And so I have the Bodily Everything bra is one of the ones that I'll be using, and then the Babe bralette. The bralette is a pull-down breastfeeding bra, so there's no clips or anything attached to it. You just pull the bra down in order to nurse. While the Everything bra has clasp on it, so you unclasp it to bring it down, but it's really easy to do one-handed. Another thing that I find really helpful in the early postpartum phase is a heating pad for my belly because the postpartum cramps are pretty gnarly and they seem to get worse with each baby. And so I have this battery-powered heating pad from Pixie Cup that I'm really excited to use both during my labor and the postpartum to help with some comfort after birth. The last thing that I have in my postpartum basket is some sitz bath herbs. And so with the sitz baths, I'm going to steep these and then I'll put them into a bathtub with myself after birth to help soothe the perineal air, help with healing, and then also it's just really relaxing after I give birth. And so these are all the things that I have prepped for myself in the bathroom to help support me after birth. There's a lot that happens in the bathroom with that perineal care. And so I have my peri bottle to use initially after I use the restroom, and then I'm going to spray with a perineal spray. You can use any one that works for you. After that, I'm going to put on my diapers so I can match my baby. This is my preference. You can also get like a pad as well and just wear normal underwear. After I throw on my diaper, I throw my Ballet bloomers on top because they're supportive and they feel really nice. I don't have them with me, but that's what I'm going to throw on after I throw on my diapers. If I need to change my bra, I have my 2 breastfeeding bralettes and bras that I have available. One's from Ballet, which is going to be that pull-down bralette. And then I have Bodiley's Everything Bra, which is a clasp one that's also really soft. Both of these are non-compressive, and so they're great for the early postpartum phase. And then just for my general comfort after giving birth, I have a battery-powered heating pad and also some sitz bath herbs to help with healing and recovery after birth. So I hope this was helpful for you to see what I am preparing for my 4th baby. These are all things that I have found to be really helpful after each of my postpartum phases, and I'll kind of tweak it a little bit based on like my needs with each birth as well. Let me know down in the comments below what you are preparing for your bathroom area to help you in the postpartum phase. I would love to know what else maybe I should be throwing into my basket as well. So thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel so you get notified whenever we release new videos. I'm going to be sharing a lot of videos over the next month or so with my birth preparation and then what I'm actually doing in the early postpartum. If you want more support throughout your pregnancy, check out our online prenatal fitness programs and our online childbirth education course. And then if you want more support after birth, especially to figure out what is going on in that early postpartum phase, we do have a postpartum education course and postpartum return to fitness program as well. You can use code YouTube10 to get 10% off any of our online education courses and fitness programs because we're here to support you during your pregnancy, birth, and beyond.